Welcome, beautiful souls, to this sacred space of transformation and empowerment. Today, we are going to immerse ourselves in the profound journey of Persephone, goddess who embodies both the light of spring and the depth of the underworld. Through her story, we're going to explore themes of love, loss, and the power that lies within embracing our shadows. So as we go into this beautiful activation, I invite you to find a comfortable position, to close your eyes if you feel called, and really take a deep breath in and out. In and out. And let the weight of the world fall away as you really settle into this moment, creating a space for the magic that is about to unfold. As you lie there comfortably, begin to breathe deeply. Envision a warm golden light enveloping you, surrounding you with love and safety. With each inhale, imagine this light filling your body, expanding your heart and calming your mind. With each exhale, release any tension or worry, allowing it to melt away. You are here, present and open to receive. Now I invite you to visualize yourself standing at the edge of a beautiful garden. The air is crisp and the leaves whisper as they dance in the wind. Feel the ground beneath your feet, steady and nurturing, inviting you to step into the world of Persephone. Allow yourself to become fully immersed in this landscape as I share her story with you. Welcome to the descent of Persephone. A chill hung in the air as the wind stirred the leaves, creating a swirling dance of amber and crimson. In a garden both beautiful and forlorn, where flowers lay dying and trees stood ready to shed their final leaves, the goddess Demeter clutched her daughter Persephone tightly. The earth itself seemed to hold its breath, bearing witness to the sorrowful moment that both mother and daughter dreaded. Time for Persephone to descend into the underworld. Tears glistened in Demeter's eyes, reflecting the golden hues of the setting sun as she held her daughter in a deep embrace. They walked together toward an ancient oak tree, its gnarled branches stretching wide as if to shelter them from the encroaching chill. The old tree, heavy with the weight of their sorrow, whispered in the wind, its heart resonating with the love and pain they felt. "Don't worry, Mother," Persephone said, her voice a gentle balm amidst the sorrow. "I miss you dearly, but it's time to make my descent." With that, Demeter reluctantly released her grip, their hands slipping apart as if they were two halves of a shattered heart. The old oak twisted and contorted, and a majestic archway appeared, glowing softly in the twilight. The final lingering glance, Persephone stepped through the arch and vanished from her mother's sight. Demeter's wails echoed through the garden, piercing the stillness like a mournful song. The earth quaked beneath her grief, knowing that soon winter would blanket the land, leaving it bare and silent. In the depths of the earth, Persephone made her way down the familiar stone staircase, her heart racing with an excitement she could scarcely contain. With each step, the darkness enveloped her, but instead of fear, she felt a pulse of life surge through her veins, a homecoming unlike any other. The shadows wrapped around her like a comforting embrace, coaxing her deeper into her own essence. As she descended, she found herself awakening to the power that resided within her. Each corridor she traversed, each wall she touched, whispered secrets of her own strength. This was her domain, her sanctuary, where she had learned to dance gracefully between light and dark. Arriving at the banks of the river Styx, she greeted the boatman, slipping him the customary coins. Their silence spoke volumes. He recognised the queen she had become, no longer the frightened girl from her first crossing. Persephone now stood tall, her spirit radiant with the strength of her journey. With a nod of acknowledgement, the boatman handed her a fiery lantern, its light flickering against the vast caverns adorned with glimmering crystals. Persephone glided through the darkness, her lantern illuminating the beauty hidden within the shadows. At last she reached her chamber, a space that felt like the very core of her being. She removed the delicate summer dress that had once clung to her, and with it, the warmth of her mother's garden. She let fall the flowers woven into her hair, tokens of her time in the light. Then she donned a gown of jet black, shimmering like 1,000 stars in the void. As she stood before the mirror, she placed her crown, golden and adorned with dark gems, upon her head. The rush of empowerment surged through her, electrifying every fibre of her being. She was no longer just Persephone, the daughter. She was now Persephone, the queen, ready to embrace her reign. With each step into the great hall, she felt the weight of her journey settle upon her shoulders. Darkness was not something to fear. It was a realm of exploration and depth. Here she found not just the shadows of her fears, but also the light of understanding. This was the beauty of the underworld, a place where sorrow could transform into strength, pain could evolve into wisdom. Persephone had befriended the underworld, weaving her essence into its fabric. She wandered through its many layers, encountering parts of herself locked away in cold, dark cages. With gentle resolve, she opened these doors, embracing her pain, her grief, and her fears. Each release became a dance, each forgotten piece of herself transformed into an old friend. No longer were these aspects of her to be feared or hidden away. They were embraced, celebrated, and woven into the very fabric of her reign. As she hosted feasts in the depths, she invited her shadows to join in the revelry. They danced and laughed together, liberated by the light of love she had infused within them. The powerful queen of the shadow world thrived, each moment deepening her understanding of the balance between light and dark. She explored her depths, she grew even more potent, reclaiming every fragment of her soul that had been cast aside. In this realm of shadows, Persephone found her truth. She was not merely the goddess of spring, nor the embodiment of death. She was the living tapestry of life's duality. And in this realization, she became a beacon of empowerment for all who dared to embrace their own darkness, inviting them to discover the strength that lay hidden within. As the winds howled above, the earth grieved, yet down below a queen thrived, reigning with grace and wisdom. Persephone, the once innocent girl, had blossomed into a goddess of resilience, proving that even in the deepest shadows, one can find their most radiant light. As we bring this activation to a close, I invite you to carry the energy of Persephone with you. Remember that within each of us lies the strength to face our shadows, to dance with our fears and to embrace our true essence. Just as Persephone reigns in the underworld, so too can you find power and beauty in your own depths. Take a moment now to breathe in deeply and back out again, repeating these breaths and anchoring this experience within you. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, knowing that you are forever transformed by this journey. Thank you for joining me in this sacred activation. I really hope that you benefit from the wisdom of Persephone, and until we meet again, may you continue to walk the path of empowerment and embrace all the facets of your being. Thank you.